Happy Sunday, everyone. So glad to be here. Well, we're moving along. 2026. Can you believe it? Just going by so quickly. I wanted to tell you that you can still get your personalized message or your yearly message, and I'm just charging $40 for those. Um, you can have it for the whole month of January in terms of ordering it. Once the end of January comes, I won't be doing it anymore. But what I did find out, I'm not done with the message yet for the year, but what I did find out, there's a lot of things happening. One of the big things is for you planners out there, this is not a year to plan the whole year out. And I am going to be having a hard time with that myself since in human design, my life theme is planning. Any of you that know me knows I have to have hard copy. I have to have it on the computer. There's nothing better than crossing off things off your list. And this year, it's about staying present in the moment and also knowing that timelines change. And there's also a lot of things happening where all of a sudden things could change and you think you're going in this direction and you could be over here. So if we plan in advance for the whole year, we could be wasting energy. So their suggestion is stay in the moment. You can plan for a week or even for a month because things could still change in that short notice, but at least it's not doing the whole year out. What I did was I made some goals for the year. Just generally, I'm putting them out there, but I'm not putting all the, okay, on this day I'm doing this workshop and all of that because I don't want to waste my time and energy. Let's see, be open and see where the universe takes you. So that's a big one. The next big theme is nervous system regulation, biggest thing of this year. And I've really been working over the last couple months of when I feel like myself or my cortisol escalating, of like, oh my God, how do I get through this? What I'm doing is I'm stopping right then and there, paying attention to it the minute it happens, taking a breath, relaxing, breathing, sometimes doing EFT if it's deeper, whatever you need to do to get back into regulation. And what regulation looks like is calm, peaceful, all of that. And then there's going to be a lot that happens with the planet this year physically, I believe. Earthquakes. This is one of the most documented years astrologically for a lot of earthquakes and seismic activities. So, out of all the years that have been recorded, this year is going to be a big one. So, you never know. But again, staying in the moment and being prepared. I do not feel at this time you have to go out and stockpile stuff and all of that. It's not where we're at. Stay in the moment, trust your intuition. Intuition is very big this year. Pay attention to it. Even if you think it's your mind telling you something, a lot of people feel that way. They think it's their mind or their hunch, not their intuition. So pay attention. But if you want to know more, you can order that. Also, wanted to tell you my cards are on their way here. We should have them, or I should have them by the end of January. So I've had a lot of people say, reserve me a deck. So just wanted to tell you that I'm so excited about them. And I'm working on the workbook now that will be an adjunct. If people want to do coaching, they'll buy the workbook and be able to do that. Okay, let's move on. I did a couple simple decks. First one is The Soul's Journey by James Van Praagh, who I love. If you've never checked him out, go to YouTube. He's about as grounded as they come. He's a sweetheart, a healer, and I love his stuff. All right, this next week. Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Isn't that lovely? So that's a nice mantra. So again, watch your regulation. The minute you feel yourself escalating, stop it right there. And I know one of my mentors had said, you have 3 minutes to process whatever the fear is. Now, that sounds crazy on one hand, but we want to be in that place of saying, okay, For 3 minutes, I can be afraid, I can bitch and moan, I can do whatever I need to do. And after the 3 minutes, get back on track because then it won't affect you. So I love that. Oh, I was going to read that, right? Fear. Not that we don't need to know the definition of that. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. The outcome of all choices in life is determined by two emotions, fear and love. Your soul is made of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Fear, in its many guises, is the obstacle that your soul uses to test its tenacity to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. Isn't that the truth? When fear rears its ugly head, it is really an opportunity for you to stare in the eye, stare it in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. View it as a teacher. What lesson are you learning from this fearful emotion? The more you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will present themselves. And I don't know about you, but all the worrying and fear in the world isn't going to heal something or solve it. So, okay. The next one is the Oracle of E, which we love. This is so funny, the definitions of these. Musing right along. This just has the words on it. So a muse, does everybody know what a muse is? It's like, playing, using your artwork, all of that kind of stuff. Let's see what this has to say. Might as well write your acceptance speech. Your creative mojo is in rare form. Inspired ideas, brilliant schemes, and colossal plans are streaming in from every direction, courtesy of your inner muse. Get out a bucket and drink in the sweet nectar of inventfulness and fun. So this week, I guess we're supposed to get out there and have some fun, do some artwork, be creative, and see what else is possible. The next one is The Enchanted Map by Colette Myron Reed. For this next week, Metamorphosis. It shows pictures of the butterfly and just love that. Changing things from one form into another. Butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often painful, for it is never without losses and sacrifices. If you are to transform, sorry, I feel like I need to sneeze, from one form to another, a part of you needs to die. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Just as a snake sheds its dead skin or a caterpillar dies so a butterfly can be born, you're required to release your old ideas and embrace a necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self-worth, a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining, or unhealthy habits. Despite my dog snoring over here. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transformational time for you. There will be some loss involved, but you'll love what you become. I love that one. And the last one is Messenger of Spirit Oracle by Whitney McNeil. I bought these sight unseen because I just love the color here. What does everybody need to know for this week in January? I'm sorry my dog is snoring. You're probably hearing that. feel like I want to take the top one. Ooh, fire. Indulge in your passion. Spirit is lighting a fire under your ass. So we all know fire is movement, right? So if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, they are igniting you. Passion, warrior, indulgence. Huh. The passion is here. Whether you're craving more fire in your life or you're already feeling it, your spirit guides are helping you stoke the flames. Passion can come in many forms. It can be the passion for your purpose, the passion of love, or passion that expresses itself as anger. No matter how you experience it, you're becoming a warrior, learning to fiercely stand for and defend what you're passionate about. Your guides are also giving you permission to indulge. It's time to fully enjoy life. In other words, treat yourself. Stay up a little later. Nope. They're on me about going to bed earlier, so I'm paying attention. Eat that little piece of cake. Nope. Splurge on that crystal you've been eyeing, all within limits, but your guides want you to loosen up a bit. Okay. To the point, allow yourself to indulge and fan the flames of your passion, whatever it is. Fiercely protect what's important to you. You're here to make a change. Your affirmation is, I indulge in my passion. And your aligned crystal is ruby. So interesting. It looks like we're going to have a pretty balanced week here, dealing with the fear and then having some fun and enjoying ourselves and watching how even even doing that, taking a break from your usual work and all of that can be metamorphic to you. And then the fire. So the balance of rest and doing something different with the balance of taking fire to your dreams and goals. Well, that's all I got for today. Enjoy your week.